Hi everybody, Nathan Hall here. Today's lesson we're going to look at how languages change, the differences in language, and it's on the social issues that come up from that. So this one goes out to the Spanish speakers, although it's true to speakers of every language. You're going to hear the people from different places, even in different parts of the country will speak a little differently here. And this is a preview of what we're going to look at, is that there's a group called the Spanish Royal Academy that decided, let's change Spanish, make it a little more standard, make it a little easier. So big question, who speaks the best Spanish or the best English or the best version of a language? Who or what should make the rules about what's right or wrong in a language? Is it okay to have one rich guy telling you, hey, here's how you should talk. Talk like me or you're not good. Or should he say, hey, you, how do you talk? You talk good. That's what we're going to look at this lesson. So some critiquing of a past issue, a lot of vocabulary in this lesson, and then one of our questions, who gets to decide who speaks the best version? So we're going to start by looking at this place, the Spanish Royal Academy, Real Academia Española. So there's a group that officially says what the rules are for Spanish. Here's their main office in Madrid, but they're also just about every Spanish-speaking place, including Puerto Rico, a little local academy that says, here's how Spanish should be spoken. So that's actually going to bring us to our point. Lots of people all over the world, far away, speak Spanish. Well, gee, would you say some speak it better than others? Yeah, let me tell you, Dominicans speak the best Spanish. Those Guatemalans can't understand them. Is there a group like this for English? Something we're going to look at and talk about in the live class more. So let's do a preview of our vocabulary. Impose, to force onto someone or something. So I'm your mother. I'm supposed to impose my moral values on you. Ambitious, hard to do, wide-reaching. So if you're ambitious, you want to get rich, you want to get successful. Not easy to do, but if you really want it, you can. Compilation, something created by gathering different things from different sources. So if you have a CD, lots of different music on it from lots of different singers and musicians, a compilation. Gargantuan, huge, big. I use Paul Bunyan here, but Godzilla would work too. Variation, difference or change from the standard. And dogma, set established rules. One group says this is the right way to do things. It's actually a religious word. Religious leaders say, this is the way it should be, follow this. But we can use it outside religion. That brings us to our reading. In Spanish, the article says there are 20 ways to say ballpoint pen in Spanish. Well, I found 12 of them. They might just have these ones with a few little different pronunciations. I was just taught pluma, but look at all these. If someone said birome, I wouldn't understand them. So, how you say it depends largely on where you come from. So, with all these differences, look at all these Spanish-speaking countries. It might seem impractical to impose, there we go, rules of grammar to all these people all over the world. But a group of authorities are making it ambitious. Won't be easy, but they'll do it anyway. Attempt. So what they did, 1931, they had this compilation. Okay, here's a list of all the rules for Spanish. Here's how we talk the way we do and why. So this group, Spanish Royal Academy, came up with a whole new one with help of their sister organizations, including people in the United States. And the task was gargantuan, huge. Final product's nearly 4,000 pages long. Darn, that's huge. That's like half the Harry Potter series. Spread into 3 volumes. That's about a third of the Harry Potter series in volumes, but page count's different. So it's 2 smaller editions. They're looking at coming out some smaller ones you can actually use. So it looks at all Spanish and its richness, lots of variations. Here's some questions for the live class and for the assignments below. So this one is made to reflect changes. So for example, one change in Puerto Rico, you'd say, ¿a dónde tú vas? Whereas in other places, it's ¿a dónde vas tú? And if you're reading a book, you could say, ¿y tú? ¿A dónde vas? Oh, do people still understand you? They kind of do. So the new version reflects more from the Latin American group. There's Mexico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, South America. But check out all the ways to say straw in Spanish. Bahia? Huh, never heard that one. So here's the guy behind the project, Victor Garcia de la Concha. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. He says, look, this is a book for the people. We're not going to tell you the right way to talk Spanish. We're just going to record, this is how you talk. So Puerto Ricans, you say things a little different. That's a Puerto Rican thing. It's a localism. We're okay with that. Not going to put it in a textbook, but not going to tell you you're wrong. So rules are set by the speakers. You make the rules. You say what's right. What the Academy does is observe and document. So Spanish speakers would say gafas, Latin America, anteojos, lentes, espejos. Probably spectacles too. A lot of different words you could use there. So one thing we'll look at. Yes, other languages do this too. Vietnam, if you notice, the Vietnamese, northern and southern, will say things, use their tones a little differently. In English, all throughout the United States you do it differently. Go to England, they're even stranger. And I'm just leaving Australia out of this. So it's 4,000 pages, but it's not exhaustive. There's still more to do. And that took 11 years. Why? They needed databases. They needed computers. So the King of Spain said, this is what we're doing for our language. So this will show up in our reading comprehension activities below. Do your best on these, and any questions, come to live class or come to a cafe. Goodbye for now.